Good afternoon, y'all. It was 12:12 when I started this video. Woo woo. I love that. Um, I hope everybody's having a really good day. The sun is shining. It's a little chilly though. I've been up since way early this morning. It feels good to get up early and made myself some breakfast, made some breakfast for the kid that works at the front desk. It was nice. It was nice. Um, I'm just going to jump right in. I've got a lot here today. I might have to do a number two. I don't know. It depends on how fast I can talk, how sidetracked I get. Um, I had mentioned previously about Nationwide. Well, I'm picking up something about a woman named Lisa Franson who passed away in Hohenwald, Tennessee. I'm not exactly sure of when she passed away, but there's a Nationwide trustee and a Carrington mortgage company that's associated with this. Authorities, I think you need to look into that. And that's all I'm going to say. There's somebody still doing black magic, mirror magic on me. Still. I'm hearing something. I've heard this a couple of times now, so I need to talk on it. About a model, something about a model, a female model that it was in some kind of contest. There was some serious jealousy having, to do with this model. Something about her getting a ticket and trying to get away. That's all I got on it, y'all. I don't really have much more than that, but if something more comes up, I'll tell you. So my mother has what's called a Leviathan spirit attached to her. It's a spirit of pride. I'm going to read this to you. Self-exaltation, haughtiness, arrogance, lying, cursing, arguing, and anger, strife, causing those things. Those are the things that this Leviathan spirit does. Check mark. Hits it right on the nose. Couldn't have called it any better if I tried. Being told that there are 2 or 3 men that are trying to catch me to sexually assault me or rob me. If this doesn't work, then they will be sending a female to follow me around to try to start problems with me. This is from the coven or gang here in Grand Junction, Colorado. I'm being shown that there's something about drugs that are involved, crack, some kind of an addict. I keep being told again that they're trying to inject me, trying to get drugs in my system somehow, some way, because my trust that they are stealing from me or trying to steal from me comes with stipulations that if I'm like on drugs or if I'm drinking or if there's whatever those things are, then I can't have that money. So they're trying to make those things happen so that I don't receive that money. But as we all know, I just got drug tested and I came out with a negative drug negative drug screen, and my background check came back and everything is perfectly fine. So y'all can stick it up your bums, okay? So if anything happens to me, I'm not even smoking marijuana. Nothing. There's nothing. I am doing zero anything, not even drinking. Nothing. Which is more than I can say for all of you. And my mom is a speed addict, by the way, and my brother's on crack. And the people back in Tennessee that are in this group that hang out at the bar, well, y'all know about them. They're about as icky as any bunch of people could be in every way. Every way. Stabbing me. I'm being told that I need to um, protect. Okay, that's a weird thing for me to say because I'm so protected by God that I don't really feel like I need to protect myself. I need to be aware of my surroundings and be cautious of the people that are around me. Um, because I'm being gang stalked again by this gang or whatever that my mother and my brother hired here in Junction. The man that I've been seen with that I've been seen with recently is actually a part of the coven in Grand Junction, or associated with my mother, which, I don't know if she's in a coven here or not, or I don't know if she's in the coven or if she just goes to the coven here to get stuff done, to pay for stuff to be done. That I don't know. I don't know if she's actually in the coven. But I do know that she's gone to them before. And I remember a time when I was a teenage girl, mother took me to a place. If you are going to head towards the monument, there's an area on the left hand side just after you go over the river. There's a housing area over on the left hand side. It was never really considered like it was considered low class. Sorry y'all, I don't mean anything by that. But there was a house over there that my mother took me to, and I was forced to drink something. And I believe that the woman that lived over in that area was actually a part of the coven. She was somebody that was doing magic on me at that time. Never seen her again, never went there again. It was just like, weird stuff, y'all. I'm not even joking. It was always weird stuff with my mother. A hunter sent in a hunter con artist for false romance, to falsely to romance me, but it's all false. All right. It looks like I'm being told something about 2016, 2017, that they've been trying to kill me since then. And every year it's like a thing that they've tried, but something goes wrong and it's like, oh, well, we'll get her next year. And then they try and it doesn't work. Oh, we'll get her next year. Wouldn't you think y'all would kind of figure this out by now? You're a little slow. The CPS thing keeps coming up. Child Protective Services keeps coming up and keeps coming up and keeps coming up. I know that there were lies that were told about me, that I was a child abuser and that I abused my children. Well, that couldn't be farther from the truth. And whoever's saying that, probably my mother. I'm sure of it. I am sure of it. I mean, all of the people who are trying so hard, pointing their fingers at me, that are saying so many nasty things about me, those are the people that you need to look at, y'all. Because those are the people that are actually the ones that are doing all of these things. I'm sure you know that by now. I'm sure you know that by now. The ones with the biggest mouths about me are the ones that you need to watch out for the most. I was told that if I can live through the next 5 days, I'm scot-free. What does that say to you? If I can live through the next 5 days, I'm scot-free. The hunter, the people that they have hired to come after me to rape me or whatever. Yeah, see? The lies that have been told are astonishing to me. I don't even know what all of the lies are, but the ones that I do know, anybody who knows me, who truly knows me, knows that these are not true, that what they're saying is so not true about me. It astounds me that there are so many people who could believe so many ugly things about me without even knowing me, without even knowing who I am, without even having a conversation with me, that people would believe these kinds of lies. It just, it makes my heart really sad that there are so many people in this world that are just so willing and easy to just hop on whatever ugly bus people decide to ride. Let's, oh, really? That's what she's like? Oh, well, we better just beat her up. Oh, I don't know her. I have no idea. What's her name? What was her name again? Oh, yeah. Okay, Linda. Okay, well, let's go beat her up. Do you do you have any idea how ridiculous all of these lies are? Do you have any idea how ridiculous you're all looking right now? Because nothing they said was true. It couldn't be further from the truth. You should all be ashamed of yourselves, honestly. I'm being told that my family's going to come to me with some kind of gift offering, which is actually nothing more than another way for them to catch me up in whatever crap plot they've got planned next. So I won't be accepting any gifts from anybody. Nada. Not my family, not my so called friends, nobody. I will be receiving no gifts from anyone. I just want to make sure I've made that very clear. Very, very clear. If you have had anything to do with anything that's happening to me, my mother, my friends, anybody in Tennessee involved in that group of people, don't even bother calling me because, yes, I am a nice person and I am a kind person and I am a loving person. And I forgive you for what you've done. But I, in no way, shape, or form, am going to not press charges. I will absolutely, positively, without a shadow of a doubt, be pressing charges on every single person that is brought in to the courtrooms as having something to do with trying to have me killed. Every single person will be on the hot seat in court. I will not back down. I haven't come this far to back down. And ask yourselves one simple question. If it was you, would you back down? I didn't think so. I'm being told another person has passed away. I'm also being told that my family has or is going to kill a witch for ratting, for snitching on them. So they either have done it or they're going to do it. And maybe now that I've said it, maybe they won't. So she can snitch away. Because she is facing karma too. There's a very well-known practitioner that's in the United States, and she does a lot of work for a lot of people. They went to her based on lies, and she started doing work against me based on whatever. I don't know the details of it. I just know that they got her to do work against me somehow with lies, based on lies. And now she is reaping tremendous karma for what she has done. I know one practitioner died. I don't know if that's the same practitioner, but there have been many. There have been a couple of them that have been out of the United States, one from Ecuador and one from Africa, Nigeria. Which both of these practitioners have experienced incredible karma as well as the people in the United States, which I believe one of them is in Louisiana. There might even be some that are, down in, um, oh my gosh, my brain just went dead. Anyways, I'll think of it later. Speaking of Louisiana, my mother owned a house in Louisiana. She sold it 4 to 6 years ago. I found that quite interesting. When I did a Google search on her, that's how I found it. And of course, everything that I know about my mother, everything that I personally know about my mother, that wouldn't make any sense. And when I asked her about it, she was like, well, I don't own a house in Louisiana. Of course, everything my mother says is a lie, so why would I believe that? I don't believe that. I do believe she owned a house in Louisiana. So I'm being told again about a fraudulent marriage. Somebody put me in a fraudulent marriage. Um, Something about a Southern oil company. That's all I know. And in order for somebody, this whole thing, everything that's happening to me right now, is something that my family sparked, initiated. But my ex in Tennessee took this up a notch to a whole different level. He wanted to be a singer, a rapper, something or another. And in order for him to rise to the top, for him to reach whatever, initiation into this group. That's what it is, initiation into this group. In order for him to rise to the top of where he wanted to be for whatever situation, whether it was to be in this group or to be the singer, the rapper, whatever it was that he wanted, in order for him to reach that, he had to sacrifice someone, me. He chose me to sacrifice. And what that means is like to completely destroy me in every possible way, to completely destroy me, um, mentally, physically, spiritually, monetarily, I mean, just like in consecutive order of events, just to knock me down to the point where I was absolutely, I had nothing, no one, nothing, to be like completely isolated and completely alone, which they managed to do that. They managed to do a lot of the things that they were attempting to do, but they didn't manage to do it the way that they thought they were going to do it, because I stood up for myself with this. I'm standing up for myself, and I'm doing something that none of them ever expected, ever in a million years. They so misjudged me, just like everybody else in my whole life has. I have been misjudged my whole life. Everybody thinks that I'm just this, oh, sweet little ditzy thing. Oh, surprise! Surprise! I'm a lot damn smarter than you people give me credit for. And stop insulting my damn intelligence. It's pissing me off. So I was at the gym, and I I see this so much, and this just irks the crap out of me, and I'm just going to say it because I just feel like I need to say it. There are women who go in there with their husbands, okay? And these women are like, they've never been there before. They really don't know what they're doing. I know the feeling. When I first started going to the gym, I was like, well, crap, I don't know. So I went and I talked with one of the people there that helps you, the trainers, the physical trainers, and they kind of, ease you into something. Well, the husbands at the gym, not all of them, please don't get me wrong, not all of them, but a lot, and I mean a lot of them, um, their wives just follow them around. From machine to machine to machine to machine, they just follow them around. Wherever they go, she goes. Well, what's good for him as far as a workout is concerned is not necessarily what is good for you, honey. And if you're going to go, of course I want you to go because you want to and not because you're being, bullied or forced or coerced to go. First of all, make sure that you want to be there on your own accord and not because somebody's like, you really need to lose some weight. You really need to get in better shape. Don't ever let anybody do that to you. You're perfect just the way you are. And if you decide you want to do something different, then you do something different. But don't you dare let anybody bully you into that crap, because that's not okay. If that's the kind of person that they are, then that's the kind of person that you need to get away from. That's not okay. So in any case, this woman is following her husband around. She doesn't know anything about the machine. She's trying her best, to do whatever. Obviously she wants, him to be proud of her, which I get. I totally get that. But he's being a little jerky about the whole thing, a little condescending. I wanted to smack him. I mean, why? Why are you going to be like that? Help the poor woman. Show her what she needs to do. She was telling him what she wanted. She wanted to work on her midsection. She wanted to work on, which, girl, I feel you, sister. I do. But he was like, oh, well, no, it'll, honey, go to the trainers, tell them what you want, and they will show you your workout, the workout that's meant just for you. Let him do his thing and you do your thing. You don't need to be up his butt following him around the gym. It doesn't look good on you. Okay? It just doesn't look good on you. And you don't need to be led by the nose. I'm sure you're an intelligent woman and you can figure it out. I'm sure of it. Okay? So don't do that anymore. Ladies, don't do that. Figure it out. Go talk to somebody. Do something, but don't follow your man around the gym like a little puppy dog. It's not a good look. Ladies, we got to have some self-respect. Some self-love. Show yourself some respect. Show yourself some self-worth. You are the only you on the face of this earth. And if that doesn't mean something to you, then you really need to sit down and think about that. You are one of a kind. One of a kind. You are the only you on the face of the earth. Represent yourself with pride, with self-respect, with self-esteem, with self-worth. Represent yourself. The way that you look to the world is how you're representing yourself. So sit yourself down, take a good long look in the mirror and decide, how do you want people to see you? How do you want to represent yourself? You want to wear your pajamas to Walmart? Is that how you want to represent yourself? Because that looks lazy. That looks lazy. That looks like somebody who doesn't have a lot of self-respect. Put some clothes on. How about that? Comb your hair. How about that? Represent yourself with respect. Show the world who you really are. Show the world what you, as a one-of-a-kind human being, can do. Show the world who you really are. Don't let the world determine who you are. Don't let the world decide who you're going to be. You show the world who you are. Stop sitting back and letting other people determine who you are. Stop sitting back and letting the world decide who you're going to be with the music and the TV shows and your friend group, whatever the case may be. Don't try to fit in. Be the individual that you are, because there's only one of you on the face of this earth. Represent yourself the way that you want the world to see you, not the way that the world wants you to be seen. There are so many beautiful people in this world, male and female. So many beautiful people in this world. They get so caught up in what the world expects from you. You know, if you're not listening to this kind of music, you're not in. If you're not dressing this way, you're not in. If you're not doing this, you're not in. If you're not doing that, you're not in. Blah, 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 blah. If you're not being true to yourself, if you're not living your life, what is the damn point? What is the point? What's the point of life if you're not living your life for yourself, doing your thing your way, the way that you're supposed to? We don't all have to fit in. Sometimes I think it's better not to fit in. Because if you take a look around and what's considered normal in this world today, I'd rather be an eccentric weirdo than to be what's considered normal in this world right now. This world's got some serious issues, y'all, and we need to fix it. One person can make a difference. I promise you, one person can make a difference. And that's exactly what I'm trying to show you all by doing what I'm doing and standing up for myself and showing you one person can make a difference. And if one person can make a difference, imagine what we could do if there were a whole bunch of us for the same cause, doing the same thing, trying to do this, trying to come up with the same result. Imagine what we could do. I love this world. And I love everybody. I love people. I love animals. I love trees. I love laying in the grass. I love being alive. I love my life. I love your life. We all need to be more grateful. Grateful for the things that we have. Stop trying so hard to be something that the world wants you to be, and just be you. Because there's nothing more beautiful than you in your natural, the way you're supposed to be. All right, y'all. I'm about to run out of time. Love each other. Love yourselves. And I love you. Talk to you later.